She stands about this tall. She has almond-shaped eyes. She has dark brown hair. And she has a cute little pug nose. I took her to the first movie that she ever went to. I went to go see that movie, Shrek. We drove around in the parking lot until I found the right parking place. I told her to stay still until I walked around the car. I unlocked the car. I took the seatbelt off of her, and I took her by the hand. We walked across the parking lot. I bought her a ticket. I bought her a Pepsi. I bought her a bag of popcorn. And we went inside of the theater. The first time she'd ever been in a theater, I set the seat down. I quickly learned that I had to keep one leg over her chair, otherwise it would have thrown her back 2 or 3 rows. And the movie begins. Little Avery has what's known as Down syndrome. It's no big deal. It's just a part of who she is. But for that whole movie, she was so moved by the colors, by the lights, by the smell. And she would look over at Daddy and wonder at times, is this for real? And I'd just look over at her and I'd smile. I'm a credit reader. I'm one of those guys to stay at the end of the show and I read as fast as I could every name across there because I want to respect those artists that took to make the movie, and I read it. But when the credits started running, the music started playing, and Avery began to push me. Because see, I know what Avery was thinking. She was thinking, Daddy, the music's playing. And when the music's playing, it's okay to dance. And she begins to push me out in the aisle. I turned to her. I said, hold on, sweetheart, hold on. Wait until everybody leaves. This happened 2 or 3 times. Finally, everybody left. And I turned to my little girlfriend and I said, come on. We got in that aisle and we danced. And within a few minutes, we were down in front of the theater because every theater's at a slight angle. And we were bouncing off the walls and having a good time. What I did not realize was that I was setting myself up. Because now she thinks that every time we go to a movie, she gets a popcorn and a Pepsi, and she gets to dance with Daddy after the end of the show. That's what she thinks. Not too long ago, we went to go see this movie called Tangle, about a girl who lives in a tower. If you don't have the CD, I've got it. If you want it, you can have it. I've seen the movie 9 times. I got the beach towel, got it all. We take our seats. She's a big girl now. I don't have to put my leg over. The credit starts to run and she begins to push me out in the aisle. And once again, I turned to my little girl and I said, hold on, sweetheart. Hold on. Wait until everybody leaves. And after 2 or 3 times, I looked around and I said, come on. We got in the aisles and we busted some moves. Within moments, we were down in the front coming up with moves the Dances with Stars haven't even come up with. We're having a good time. And then I stopped cold because in the corner of my eye, I noticed that there was a young couple back in the corner. And I thought to myself, oh, shoot. It dawns on me that Avery's so short that they don't even see her. I'm so embarrassed. My insecurity was getting the best of me. There's no way I can walk down that center aisle. I ain't going there. Oh man. I'm going to go out that exit door. I've always wondered where it goes. I'm going to go out. I might not be found for 2 or 3 days, but I'm going to go out there because I'm not. And I turned to my little girl, and I was going to lead her by the hand to go out that exit door because of my insecurities. I took her, I reached toward her, and her eyes brightened up. And I know exactly what she was thinking. She was thinking, oh boy, Daddy's going to swing me on the good one on this time. But when she took my hand, she looked at me and she saw that I was distracted. She saw that I had something else on my mind. And she took my hand and she pulls me to the ground where I'm on one knee, and she gets right up in front of my face and she starts doing this thing to me. That little game I used to play with her when she was just a small child, and I would say, I'm watching you, I'm watching you. And now she's right in my face and she's going, dance with Avery, dance with Avery. And I just looked at her. You know what she was really saying? I read her loud and clear. She was saying, Daddy, get focused. I'm number one here. Dance with me. Forget about those people out there. Dance with me. I'm the most important thing here. Get focused on me, Daddy. I read her loud and clear. And I looked at her. I said, okay. And I stood up and I looked back in the corner to this young couple who never said anything, never indicated anything, nothing. And I remember looking back there and saying, forget you. I'm dancing with my girl. What are you focused on? Really, what are you focused on? What's got your attention? Only you can answer that. But I want to challenge you, just in closing, to get focused on making a difference in the lives of these students. Some of them will never get math. And some of them will go on to do things that you could never even imagine. But get focused on making a difference. It takes courage. It takes courage to color outside of the lines. But I think you can do it because you guys are the real artist.